Namaste to all. Welcome back to the Mysteries of Gyanganj. I honor the Mahapurushas of Gyanganj and the Guru Mandal. So, in part one, we explored the remarkable journey of two German soldiers ended up in Gyanganj. The book Gyanganj was written by Pandit Gopinath Kaviraji, a distinguished Surya Vigyan Tantrik. This book reveals about Kaviraji's great guru Swami Vishwadhanand Paramahams, who was trained in Gyanganj for many years and attained supernatural spiritual powers. He is also called Gandh Baba or perfume saint. If you remember, he is mentioned in the autobiography of a yogi by Paramahams Yogananda. So Vishwadhananji possessed the Ashtasiddhis, and he had good command over Surya Vignan, Chandra Vignan, Nakshatra Vignan, and Vayu Vignan. Gandh Baba performed miracles not for fame, but to turn his admirers inward for self-realization. Coming back to the book Gyanganj, Colonel Olcott recounts a mysterious encounter with Madame Blavatsky. Before getting into the true incident of Madame Blavatsky, we should know the esoteric nature of Madame Blavatsky. Madame Helena Blavatsky was a Russian occultist, philosopher, and author who co-founded the Theosophical Society. Her teachings merged the Eastern and the Western spirituality, emphasizing the unity. She introduced Westerners to the esoteric Buddhist concepts. Her great work, The Secret Doctrine, explores the mysteries of the universe. It's a famous book. So Blavatsky claimed to possess clairvoyant abilities perceiving hidden truths. She communicated with the ancient masters through telepathy, and spiritual beings always guided her. Blavatsky was said to materialize objects, demonstrating her psychic power. She studied with numerous Tibetan spiritual masters. Blavatsky suffered from various ailments, but surprisingly reported healing herself through occult practices. This is Madame Blavatsky. Now, let's see the powers behind her knowledge. Here, Colonel Olcott always accompanied Madame Blavatsky as a part of his job. He was new to the position and wanted to explore the new place. One day, she asked to accompany her for a drive. While riding with Madame Blavatsky, she suddenly asked the driver to stop the car. And she asked the colonel to wait in the vehicle. I will return immediately from the monastery. Colonel Olcott noticed a distant monastery. He was tempted to go with her, but since she asked to wait, he stayed back. Madame Blavatsky returned with garlands and sweets and handed them to the colonel. The next day, Olcott decided to visit this place. He was very curious. He saw the driver and asked for a lift to the monastery. He revisited the location, but obviously found no monastery. He inquired the two gardeners who was present there, but they said they are not aware. He thought maybe this is not the location. Olcott asked the driver, take me to yesterday's location. This is not the place where you have dropped Madame Blavatsky. The driver replied, this is the exact spot where I drop Madame Blavatsky frequently. He paused, looking at Olcott with a mixture of confusion and concern, then added, trust me, sir, there was no monastery here. Olcott remained perplexed. Even today, spiritual seekers are drawn to the mystical gateways of Gyanganj for a reason. As mentioned in Autobiography of a Yogi, Mahavatar Babaji, the father of Kriya Yoga traditions, manifested a golden palace for Lahiri Mahashaya to satisfy Lahiri Mahashaya's past life desires, freeing him to attain self-realization this birth. Mahavatar Babaji comes from the mystical realm of Gyanganj. Kaviraji mentions him as Mahatapa Baba, who is the head of this mystical Gyanganj. It is said that Babaji is known as Mahatapa in the Avaduta tradition and in Gyanganj. Gyan means knowledge, and Ganj, or some says Gunj, means treasury. So Gyanganj is a realm of the treasury of ancient and advanced knowledge that the world is yet to see. I know this might sound unbelievable to some. You see, it requires a certain kind of vision to see. Just as humans have physical, astral, and causal bodies, the universe, our macrocosmic reflection, has physical body, which includes the earth and the material realm, astral body, which includes the subtle energies of the universe, and the causal body, which includes the divine, the universal consciousness. So Gyanganj belongs to the astral body of this universe. More exciting incidents, spiritual science, and astonishing knowledge of Gyanganj will be continued. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. Jai Guru.